Hi, hello, good morning, friends. How are you? So it's funny because do you ever notice how some people leave your life, but the survival strategy that taught you stays? And I'm saying it's funny because that is today's reading. But this morning I was doing my witchy woo woo thing, and I thought about how everyone gets so excited for Leo season, and I never do. And the reason why is because my Lilith, which is the shadow in my birth chart, is in Leo. So whenever Leo season comes around, I know it's shadow work season for me. And so I had decided to put together like a series where we're basically going to talk about Lilith through all the houses and through all the signs. And I'm starting that today. Okay, it's coming. But this is a very shadow work reading. So I think Spirit and we're aligned. We're in tune, you know? So we got Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. We have the Seven of Swords, okay? And the Five of Swords. These are all disgusting cards. Baby, this spread needs therapy, okay? And we're going in to help my old ass eyes. So we're going to use the Medicube. Kojic acid, turmeric with eye gel serum. I like it. It's got enough caffeine to kind of wake up my eyes a little bit. But anyway, so let's talk about this because this is the energy of someone who got burned so many times that now they walk into healthy situations wearing emotional camouflage, okay? You start reading between lines that don't exist, right? You expect hidden agendas. You prepare your closing argument before anyone's even committed a crime. Eldest daughters, yeah, this probably sounds familiar. That's shadow work, okay? Your shadow doesn't always scream, I'm unworthy. Sometimes it literally friggin' whispers something like, better leave before they leave you. Don't trust compliments. If it feels good, it's probably a trap. Or my personal favorite, because this is one that I personally struggle with, would be something like, leave before they leave, leave before they leave you, sure. But for me, it's more like when something good happens, I wonder how long this is going to last, or they're going to disappoint you eventually. And then your nervous system calls that intuition, right? And hey, sometimes it is intuition. Sometimes it's your shadow. Sometimes it's trauma wearing your intuition's name tag, right? And it can be hard to kind of find that line or distinguish between the two, especially if it's a very deep-rooted core shadow. But let's throw today's astrology into our collective cauldron, shall we? So today we have Venus in Virgo, sextiling Mercury in Cancer. And it wants real conversations. It wants sweet conversations, flirty conversations, honest conversations. But if your brain is still running Windows XP Betrayal Edition, you might accidentally interrogate the very person who's trying to love you, right? Overall energy today, we have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Soulmate vibes, Mr. Consistent here. This isn't giving situationship. This isn't giving hot and cold. This is someone saying, I'd actually like to build something with you. The question is, can you recognize stability when it shows up? And when I was kind of feeling out this spread, it reminded me of that scene in the Sex and the City, the series, early days. Miranda and Steve had just met, and she's having a hard time trusting that he's not going to screw her over. And there's that scene where she runs after him in the rain. Maybe I can believe it. It's giving that kind of vibe where like Steve genuinely wanted to love Miranda and she was like, what are you talking about? It's giving that. So the question is, can you recognize stability when it shows up? Or have you been surviving chaos for so long that peace feels suspicious, So for our advice, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Quit auditioning worst case scenarios. You're ruining your manifestations, first off, But every time life hands you one good thing, your brain starts producing a Netflix documentary about how it'll all fall apart. I'm a great one for that. I'm working on it, okay? But baby, okay, not every door is a trap door. Sometimes it's literally just a door, It's okay to walk through it. No one's going to dump a can of paint over you. Now, what we don't see coming, we got a lot. We got Justice, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Death, 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is the part that your shadow conveniently forgot to discuss with you. Justice, Libra energy. Justice says that what was unfair is getting balanced. Saturn's going retrograde. Okay, so my fellow Capricornios, all of our enemies are about to get served. Did you know that? Whenever Saturn goes retrograde, if you're a child of Saturn, if you have dominant Capricorn placements, Big Daddy Saturn, once a year, enters the chat and deals with everyone who has wronged you. So just get ready for a little karma. Okay, get ready for a little karma. So Justice says, what was unfair is getting balanced. Six of Pentacles tells us reciprocity finally exists. The Four of Wands is the 11-11 card, the Twin Flame card, but it's a card of stability. And Death, Scorpio vibes, says that the old cycle is dying, right? Seven of Pentacles talks about everything you've been building underground starts breaking through the surface. It's kind of like, that's why in traditional tarot, Seven of Pentacles is a guy looking at his garden. The Empress tells us abundance, harvest time, right? Nine of Pentacles says, look at you, like you stopped begging life to choose you and suddenly it chose you. This doesn't look like punishment. This looks more like graduation to me. Like the old version of you thought that love had to hurt. And I think as kids, we see these epic love stories, right? In the movies and books, Jane Eyre and, you know, Cinderella and all of that, right? Like we have to suffer first before we can love. It's not true. It's just what we were taught to keep us stuck. But this new version is about to discover that consistency is actually really sexy. Okay, so we're changing mindsets today. So the challenge for today is when someone is kind to you, don't immediately start looking for the receipt. Okay, maybe, just maybe, they're being kind because they're kind. Wild concept. I know. Our main signs today, we've got Aquarius, we got Taurus, we got Libra, we got Cancer, we got Scorpio, Aries, and Virgo, okay? Now, go be emotionally unavailable to your old coping mechanisms instead of the people that are trying to love you. In the extended, I'm going to go pull a separate love reading and we'll see what's going on for your collective love life. And come on over and join us anywhere you're watching. It'll be under subscription or membership, just depending on where you are. And other than that, I'll see you very soon. I'm going to start our Lilith and Aries series today. And we're going to go all the way through Aries through Pisces. And so it'll be 12 videos total. Not all coming today, but I'll try to do one every day. And yeah, let's start doing shadow work so that you can have the life that you want. I love it so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.